you've ever seen. Such technique.
Annoyed that this feels like a one-sided deal. Hi friends, I just got back from a little coffee date with some friends. It's a Sunday. It is my reset day, as I'm coining this Sunday afternoon. I was gonna go get my nails done, but the nail lady didn't have time for me today, so I was slightly forced into doing something I really actually wanted to do, but was trying to put it off. Clean my house. So today, I am going to spend the afternoon cleaning the house, doing things that just need to get done, because ultimately on the other side of that, I am going to love my home being clean, things being put away, that shining, sparkling feeling when you walk into your home and it's glimmering. It smells so good, I can't wait. So we're gonna get going. It is Sunday afternoon, just gonna clean the house, go to family dinner, and then kind of prep for the week. So come along. Normally before I got started, I'd get myself a bit of a warm cozy drink, but it is so boiling hot outside that today I'm sticking with some water. So I kind of always have this system when I clean my house, but I kind of do a little pickup, take all the things that need to be put into their proper places, put them away, and then I do the kitchen, the bathroom, the living room, and then for some reason I always put off the bedroom. I secretly, not so secretly, hate this treasure chest thing we got going on over there. But here's the situation. We have limited closet and storage space in this home, and our clothes take up our closet space, let alone our shoes. But I didn't want my shoes to live in my living room, so I bought this thing thinking it was gonna be a good option. It is so clunky and large and ugly, but we've just been doing it for almost a year and haven't come up with another solution. So if you got any ideas, leave them in the comments below. Hope you feel inspired today. Let's get to it, folks. Okay, first things first, the kitchen. First, I always clean out the sink because dishes are always needing to be done first so that I can utilize the sink, let alone clean the sink or use any of the counter space where the dishes would normally be drying or just sitting. Kind of goes along with picking things up so you can actually clean. That's where we start today. So a little scrub to the dishes. I use Meyer's dish products, which I love. It smells so good. I know there's cleaner options out there, but there's such a convenience of just being able to pick this up at your local Target. I tell you, I love a good white appliance, but this coffee maker gets so gross. So we're gonna give it a bit of a scrub-a-dub-dub. And next time, maybe I'll get a darker espresso maker. Okay, we're gonna start putting these dishes away so we can clean the sink and clean the counters and carry on with the kitchen. Next up is a clean of the sink. It's a bit surprising how dirty your sink can get on a daily basis just from being a place to clean your dishes and fill up your water bottles. So it's definitely needing a bit of a scrub today. So I'm gonna take out some stainless steel cleaner and scrub it down with a sponge to just make sure that it's looking nice and shiny clean before I use the sink to be a basin for a warm, sudsy cleaning solution that I will use to clean the rest of the kitchen with. So we need a clean sink to make sure that we have a clean solution to clean the rest of the kitchen with. So now I'm going to fill the sink with some warm water and pour a bit of Meyer's all-purpose cleaning solution into the sink. This is one of my favorite parts about cleaning. I don't know what it is, but just making this little solution in the sink, it just fills the home with a beautiful smell and just makes things feel extra clean. And then it also prepares me to clean all my surfaces, which also becomes sparkling clean and just makes me feel like I'm actually making progress in cleaning the house. But most importantly, it makes me feel like I am being very resourceful with my cleaning products and not using a zillion sprays, but using a solution that I can keep coming back to and keep repurposing as I clean the rest of my surfaces. Just a brief intermission. Elijah came in and requested a sandwich. This is real life. When you clean the kitchen, you get it all done, and then someone's hungry. And you're like, what do I do? Like, do we starve or do we eat or do we keep a clean kitchen? Or today we're eating. That's what's happening. So at least it's a clean stove. Oh, we're on to my least favorite, the bathroom. I don't know about you, but the bathroom is not normally my favorite chore to do. So I just do this as quickly and effectively as I can. Grabbing a load of laundry full of all of the dirty towels that are from the bathroom, putting a load of laundry on, and then just jumping back into the bathroom to do a quick clean of the toilet. And yes, I use a toilet scrub, but do you really need to see me clean my toilet? And then I always clean around the toilet because you don't realize how dirty your toilet actually gets just even around the toilet on the exterior. And then today I've decided to do a bit of a wipe down of all the things that live in this basket. They had gotten a bit dusty and a bit dirty from just sitting in the basket. So I just pulled them out, wiped them down, and sort of rearranged and organized them within the basket. We don't have a ton of storage, so we're always having to be a bit creative with how we store our things. So we have lots of cute little storage baskets around the house.
Have you ever seen such technique?
Precise lens. This is exactly like mowing the lawn.
You've been practicing.
Line to be drawn. Okay. Not touching this side.
You're out of your mind. I vacuumed your whole side yesterday, cleaned it out, wiped it down, threw away trash.
I said it's like a spin.
It really helps when you pick up your rug.
On to that side.
I cannot with you, Lije.
We are about to head out to family dinner, so I have a few more things to do when we get back home, but feeling good about this progress today, you guys. Pretty successful, and we got Elijah on the mop. I mean, what more can you want?
There he is, folks. There he is.
Here's the thing, folks. Just got back home from family dinner. We went for a swim, so my eye makeup is, it's coming off. But listen, for the rest of the night, just got a few things left to do to pick up the house completely, and then gonna shower off, chill out, sit outside on our patio, drink a nice glass of a refreshing beverage, and chill out before the week starts again. Honestly, such an excellent weekend. We really did it all. We went for a really great lake swim and took the jet skis out, had a pool party, had dinner with friends, had family dinner, had a coffee date, cleaned the house. It was really all the things. It just went by so fast. So to have sort of a reset day when you're like, okay, I'm gonna take care of the things that my house needs and get things in line before the week starts, you need one of those kind of days. First things first, just gonna put some clean laundry away, make my way to folding laundry. Here we go, folks. If you don't mind. You know what I've been thinking about is, truthfully, how far in this whole chores thing Elijah and I have really come. I mean, I have to tell you, before I got married, I thought that I would never, so anti 50s housewife vibes that I was never going to do his laundry. Yet here we are, folks. But let me tell you, I don't know what happened when we got married. I suddenly really wanted to take care of Elijah. And so I was always doing his laundry, always doing his chores and things. And eventually though, that got really old. And I was like, man, I actually don't feel excited to do your laundry anymore. I actually am feeling really annoyed that this feels like a one-sided deal. Why am I the only one doing this? And truthfully, I just let that feeling begin to simmer until I was just so pissed. And I'd be naggy, and I'd be telling Elijah, pick this up and do this and da-da-da-da-da. Constantly trying to control my environment, and it didn't go well because I'll tell you this, Elijah does not like to be controlled, and neither do I. I mean, who does? But it was hard. I think we felt stuck. We were we both are not working as a team, and it played out in other areas, but it happened a lot within the home space. It's tricky. And so we actually were in counseling one week, and the counselor told me, Allie, when you become fearful and overly responsible and begin to demand things and control your environment, it's because you're scared that your things are going to be chaotic. And things were often chaotic growing up. We all experienced stuff like that. And often life felt chaotic. Often I did feel like I had to be the one to take control of my environment. And I remember even as a kid feeling that way. And it has totally played out in marriage, and vice versa. There were totally times Elijah felt trapped and felt like he wasn't being taken care of and all the things. And his response was the complete opposite. He became really rebellious and wanted to break free of that. And so we both were kind of just operating out of our own stuff and really coming to terms with, man, this is tricky, but how do we respond with this? And I remember the counselor just telling me, like, Alley, that's the child in you is becoming highly responsible, which is kind of strange. She's scared that her needs are not going to be met. But the adult Alley is really powerful, and she's able to take care of the things that she needs to be taken care of in her life. And you're powerful to take care of your environment, but you don't need to control and become overly responsible. Earth-shattering, mind-shifting, let me tell you. And nobody likes to hear that kind of stuff. Like, that's a hard pill to swallow. And same for Lije. Like, hearing, like, you're not trapped. Like, you actually just need to take ownership, or you need to X, Y, and Z, or whatever it is. Not an easy pill to swallow. Tricky stuff. And it's definitely hard when you're both operating out of that, because it's not our most glamorous self. That's for sure. So we've come a long way, and learning, that's only been, last couple months or so, really learning how to operate as powerful people and really refer to each other in that adult state of being powerful of our own emotions and our own actions and all the things, because that creates a home and an environment that is so much nicer to be in than when you're both just kind of like underlyingly ticked off at each other. But you're not actually both underlying ticked off at each other. You're actually both just operating out of fear that you'll be controlled, or you'll be trapped, or fear that your needs won't be met and that you're going to be living in chaos. And let me tell you, that's not fun. So that's what we've been working on. That's where we've been at. Just chipping away at the things, and having fun together. I think this weekend was so great to just get on the jet skis and to spend the day on the lake together. And like, we both just looked at each other and we're like, we haven't had a day like this in forever. Because truthfully, having fun is where Elijah and I connect the most. And that's how we met. Like, that was our relationship before we got married, is we were friends, and we have a deep friendship, and we have so much fun together. So really prioritizing fun in our relationship, because fun actually builds connection. And so that's been our journey, prioritizing fun. Elijah's been working less, meaning he's been not working on the weekends so much, so he's home, and it's really helped us build connection. And granted, we're not perfect. I'm really used to Elijah being gone. Like, the last year and a half of our relationship, he worked most weekends. So I had a very independent life on the weekends, and I could kind of do whatever I wanted. And now that he's here, he's like really wants to spend mornings together. And I'm like, oh, I'm so used to being able to like get up and go meet a friend for coffee, or get up and go to that workout class, or go for a bike ride, or whatever it is, and just learning like, oh, like, what does it look like to spend a Saturday or Sunday morning together? We're learning. We are learning, you guys. Just a learning experience, but things are going well, and just gonna enjoy the rest of this Sunday evening that we have. So keep on carrying on, you guys.